everyone, welcome to our social media platforms. This is Feminella Africa, transforming generations. Feminella Africa strives to empower bold, informed, and resilient young women who are ready to break the cycles of poverty and change their communities. Feminella Africa is a non-governmental organization that is located in Bunyonyi, Kabale district. So today we are here to share with you about menstrual health. With me here, I have two amazing ladies who are going to introduce themselves as we discuss and interact more about menstrual health. So I'll give a chance to each one of them to introduce themselves. Elizabeth Akampereza from Feminella.
Hello everyone, this is Monica Amanya and I'm glad to be here to share with you about menstrual health. Thank you.
My name is Joshua Veronica. I'm glad to be here to share with you about menstrual awareness.
As ladies, the main reason we want to share with you about menstrual health, menstruation in particular is a natural process that every lady in her lifetime experiences. It is with great pleasure that we would like to share with each one of you and also encourage the young ladies that are expecting to go in their menses, even the ones that are already in their menses, to help them accept it as something that is natural and also help them how to cope up with menstruation. So today we are going to tell you about our different experiences, especially to do with the first period. So I'll begin by sharing my experience with you, and also our ladies here will also share with each one of us. So personally, menstruation is something I didn't discuss when I was still a young child. Yeah, I come from a family where we are very many girls, but not when my mother had shared with me about menstruation. So I remember I joined boarding school when I was in primary 7. Yeah, so I remember one time when one of my best friends told me about it and actually even taught me how to use a sanitary pad. It's something I really didn't know, and at that time I was 11 years old. Yeah, so when I joined secondary school, of course, most of my peers at that time already had their periods, because at that time you're already an adolescent and you're experiencing the different body changes, you know, your growing breasts, you know, pubic hair and all that. Yeah, but so personally, my periods came when I was 15 years old. I remember at that time I was in senior 3. So I wasn't nervous about it, and I really wasn't scared because I knew as a lady, this is something that really would come in time. Luckily enough, I was prepared. I had my sanitary pads, and also I already knew how to use them because I had been taught earlier on. Yeah, so it would have been embarrassing at 15 years old if I actually didn't know how to put on a sanitary pad. Yeah, and also I actually didn't share it with anyone because I was an adult and I knew this is something normal. I knew that I would actually get it at one time, at one point in time. So I just took it as something normal. Yeah, so I remember my first period, I did have cramps. I didn't even have any warning signs. Yeah, some people usually get backache or lower abdominal pain before they get their periods, but it was something random. Yeah, so I spent 3 days in my period. I really didn't have any difficulties. Yeah, so I think that was it about my first period. So maybe to talk about my menstrual cycle, many people actually usually do not know a lot about the menstrual cycle. So the menstrual cycle, how to calculate it, it's usually the first day of your first period to the next period, the first day of the next period. Yeah, so my menstrual cycle goes for 28 days, yeah, which is actually the average. However, it can go beyond that. Yeah, so my cycle is regular, so I know every after 28 days I'm expecting my period. So I actually haven't had any challenges. My periods usually last more than 3 days. Ever since I got my period, it has never lasted for more than that. I usually get mild cramps that do not necessitate me to use any pain medication. Yeah, so actually I really haven't met any challenges. So we shall go to our next speaker, who is Amanya, to also share with us about her experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, my first experience was was in my form two. I was traveling to school, and good enough I prepared myself because being in high school I expected to start my periods. So every time I would be traveling to school because my distance is very long. The distance from home to school was a very long journey, and of course they can't stop to let me maybe prepare myself. So I always went when I'm prepared. Obviously I would go prepared. And so the first time I was traveling, then when I reached school, okay, I did not feel anything. I did not feel anything at all. So I traveled, reached at school. Obviously from a long journey, I went to take a shower. Then, yeah, that's when I noticed there was a change. Yeah, I noticed some blood spots, and yeah, I waited for it to take some days, but it took it just came as a drop and it stopped there. So it was only just like a one-time period. Then I waited like after some months, then it again started. I wouldn't feel any pain. I did not feel any pain like cramps. The cramps they actually started when I was in my form six during the COVID period. That's when I started feeling the pain. But good enough, I've learned some ways that I can some methods. So when I get the cramps, I take some hot water to reduce the pain. And obviously, I do some exercises. Doing the exercises helps me not to feel the pain at all. Yeah, actually, that was my experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we are now going to hear from Veronica.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Amanya. To share about my first experience, I remember I was in year 3, that was 2012. I was at home, I just woke up. In the morning, I got out of bed and then saw blood. But good enough, my mom and my sister had told me about periods, so I wasn't surprised. I knew what to do. I was living in the same room with my big sister, so she had sanitary pads around. So I told her, and she gave me one. Only that I didn't know how to use it, but she helped me, and I was able to learn how to press it up very well. So as time went by, I could I was able to know how to clean up my my knee pads, to know how to pad very well. The biggest challenge I got is that my cycle was very irregular at the start, but after some months it stabilized. Normally it goes from 4 to 5 days, which is a normal thing.
Yeah, that is normal.
It's normal. Yeah, Dr. Elizabeth says it's normal. So mine goes from 4 to 5 days. Yeah, that was my first experience, and maybe what I advise girls or ladies who haven't seen their periods is not to fear in case they see blood, and to make sure they keep clean, not to consult their elders for help. Thank you very much.
Thank you, both of you, for your experiences. Yeah, we know the first period can really be challenging, especially when you've not been prepared. Personally, I've encountered a lot of young girls who really get challenges. You find like a girl has gotten her first period and they do not have any access to the sanitary pads. Yeah, and one of the aims of Feminella is to make these sanitary pads available for each and every young girl to help them approach their menses with a lot of boldness and a lot of courage. Yeah, and my advice to the young girls out there is that menstruation is something normal. It's that very thing that defines you as a lady. Yeah, as a woman, your body, we have a lot of changes, and actually, when you get your periods, like you are welcome, you are embracing womanhood. Okay, so it's a process which helps you because you cannot have a child if you don't experience your your periods. Yeah, so my advice would be that you have to ensure personal hygiene because this is I would call it a delicate process, a delicate change. Yeah, so to ensure personal hygiene, at least bathe minimum 3 times a day when you're in your periods. Make sure your underwear is very clean, and if you're using maybe reusable sanitary pads, make sure you clean them very well to avoid any kind of infection. Yeah, and also maybe to the people that get a lot of cramps, I wouldn't advise anybody to immediately rush to take medication, yeah, because there are other conservative means that can help you relieve the pain, such as doing exercises like Amanya has talked about. And you can also do warm turbid sponging, whereby you get warm water, you get a clean cloth, then you place it in the water and you massage your lower abdomen. It can also help relieve the pain. Then there are also other local remedies. Maybe you can take ginger, it can also help relieve the pain, and also you can take warm water, it also helps relieve the pain. Yeah, and if you and if all that cannot work out, if you cannot help and the pain is very severe, then there you can go for pain medications. There are a lot in pharmacies, and you can go to your pharmacy and you get the medicine. So Amanya, what advice would you give to the young girls out there?
Like I say, always be prepared, especially when you know you're already of age. Anytime, it's anytime. It has no specific time, it's just anytime. So if you know you're already of age, always prepare yourself, and especially when you're on long journeys, at least go when you're prepared. Take at least move with our pads.
Thank you so much, everyone. Do you have anything more to say?
Thank you all. Like Odika said, I would advise people out there to live when they are prepared. If you're a lady, go on your journey well prepared. And then for young girls out there, do not fear to approach your mothers or your big sisters or other elder people in your communities, because they will advise you out of their different experiences, and that will help you so much to catch up easily, not to fear anything. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I think that is all for today. Please like, subscribe, and share our video. We hope that we help make educate a lot of young girls out there. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye.